Ever wondered where your morning cup of coffee comes from? It all begins with a tiny seed, nurtured by the sun and rain, growing into a flourishing coffee plant that carries cherries ripe with potential. Coffee, the second most traded commodity in the world, has a journey that's as rich and complex as its flavor profile. This journey takes us from the equatorial belt, where coffee thrives, across continents, to the cup sitting in front of you. You see, coffee isn't just about the brew, it's about the hands that tend to the plants, the communities that rely on its trade, and the cultures that have shaped its cultivation. Understanding the origins of our beloved beverage allows us to appreciate the complexity, the effort, and the passion that goes into every cup. So, grab your passports, coffee lovers. Today, we embark on a journey to discover the top 5 countries that bring us the finest coffee beans. Starting our countdown at number 5, we head to Central America, to the vibrant country of Honduras. A land of rich culture and stunning landscapes, Honduras is a hidden gem in the world of coffee production. Known for its unique flavor profile, Honduran coffee is a delight to the palate. It's often described as having notes of tropical fruit, bright citrus, and a hint of caramel, all balanced with a mild, smooth body that makes it an absolute joy to drink. Each sip is like a celebration of the country's vibrant biodiversity, a taste of the tropics in your cup. But what makes Honduras ideal for coffee growth? It all boils down to the country's unique climate and conditions. Nestled between the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean, Honduras boasts a tropical climate, with the perfect balance of rainfall, temperature, and altitude. The country's lush mountains and fertile soils provide an excellent environment for coffee trees to thrive, yielding beans of exceptional quality and distinctive flavor. Now let's talk about the economic impact of coffee in Honduras. Coffee is more than just a beverage in this country, it's a lifeline. It's the backbone of the Honduran economy, playing a significant role in job creation and income generation. For many Hondurans, coffee farming is not just a livelihood, but a way of life. It's a tradition passed down through generations, a testament to their resilience and dedication. However, it's not all smooth sailing. The coffee sector faces its fair share of challenges, from fluctuating global coffee prices to the threats of climate change. But despite these hurdles, the spirit of the Honduran coffee community remains undeterred. They continue to produce coffee that's not just delicious, but also sustainable and ethically sourced. So next time you sip your coffee, remember the lush mountains of Honduras that might have nurtured those beans. From the high-altitude farms to your cup, every sip tells a story of a land rich in culture, tradition, and undeniable passion for coffee. Moving on to number 4, we travel to the birthplace of coffee itself, Ethiopia. Can you imagine a day without your favorite brew? It's hard, right? Well, we have Ethiopia to thank for that. It's here in the lush green highlands that coffee was first discovered. Legend has it that a goat herder named Kaldi noticed his goats acting unusually energetic after eating berries from a certain tree. Intrigued, he shared his observations with a local monk, who made a drink with the berries and found that it kept him awake during long hours of evening prayer, and thus, coffee was born. Ethiopia's relationship with coffee goes beyond agriculture and industry. It's deeply woven into the nation's social fabric. Coffee is not just a beverage, it's a ritual, a symbol of hospitality, and a reason for gathering. The traditional Ethiopian coffee ceremony is a perfect example of this. It's an elaborate ritual that can take up to 2 hours, involving the roasting of the green coffee beans, the grinding of the beans, the brewing of the coffee, and finally the serving and drinking of the coffee. Each step is steeped in significance, from the aromatic smoke of the roasting beans meant to invite guests to the 3 rounds of coffee served, each symbolizing a stage of life, birth, life, and death. The diversity of Ethiopian coffee is as rich as its history. Ethiopia is home to a multitude of coffee varieties, each boasting a unique flavor profile. Some varieties have a fruity, wine-like quality, while others are more earthy and spicy. The Sidamo, Yirgacheffe, and Harar are some of the most renowned Ethiopian coffee varieties, beloved by coffee connoisseurs worldwide. In Ethiopia, coffee is more than a crop. It's a gift of nature, a source of national pride, and a cornerstone of daily life. So next time you sip your morning brew, take a moment to appreciate the deep roots and rich traditions that make your cup of coffee possible. Ethiopia, a country where coffee is more than just a drink, it's a way of life. Claiming the third spot in our countdown is a country synonymous with coffee, Colombia. When you think of coffee, it's hard not to picture the lush green mountains of Colombia, where coffee is not just a beverage, but a way of life. Nestled between the Andes and the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, Colombia's coffee-growing regions are a sight to behold. The country's unique geography, combined with its equatorial position, creates a perfect climate for coffee cultivation. These regions are home to small coffee farms, where each bean is hand-picked during harvest season, ensuring only the ripest and highest quality beans make it into your cup. And speaking of beans, Colombia is best known for its Arabica beans. These beans are celebrated for their smooth, sweet taste and low acidity. When you take a sip of Colombian coffee, you're experiencing a flavor profile that is rich, nutty, and sometimes fruity, with a hint of chocolate or caramel. It's a taste so distinctive it sets Colombian coffee apart from the rest. But coffee is more than just a crop in Colombia. It's deeply woven into the fabric of the country's identity. From the coffee plantations that paint the landscape to the bustling coffee shops in the city, every corner of Colombia is steeped in coffee culture. This love for coffee is shared by all Colombians, from the farmers who painstakingly cultivate each bean, to the baristas who artfully brew each cup. Even the iconic image of Juan Valdez, a humble coffee farmer with his trusty mule Conchita, is a testament to the pride Colombians take in their coffee production. This image has become a symbol of Colombia's dedication to quality and tradition in coffee farming. Coffee is Colombia's gift to the world. It's a gift that keeps on giving, with every sip offering a taste of the country's rich heritage and passion for coffee. So, the next time you enjoy a cup of Colombian coffee, remember that you're not just drinking a beverage, you're savoring a piece of Colombia itself. Colombia, a land where the aroma of coffee is as much a part of its soul as its vibrant culture. Taking the second spot, we find ourselves in the fascinating country of Vietnam. Vietnam's journey to becoming a coffee powerhouse is an interesting tale of resilience and adaptability. In the heart of Southeast Asia, Vietnam has carved out a niche for itself with its unique Robusta coffee. Robusta, known for its strong, intense flavor and higher caffeine content, is often underrated. However, in Vietnam, it's a point of national pride. In the late 20th century, Vietnam went through a coffee revolution. The government encouraged its farmers to grow coffee, and the response was overwhelming. From smallholder farmers to large-scale plantations, the country's landscape was transformed. Today, Vietnam is the world's second-largest coffee producer, an impressive feat considering the country was barely on the coffee map a few decades ago. Coffee in Vietnam is more than just a beverage. It's an integral part of the economy. It's a job provider, a revenue generator, and a symbol of the country's strength. Coffee exports have played a significant role in boosting Vietnam's economy, contributing to a substantial portion of its GDP. The Vietnamese have a unique way of enjoying their coffee too. Traditional Vietnamese coffee, or cà phê xoa đa, is a strong dark brew served over condensed milk, a must-try for any coffee lover. Vietnam, a country that has embraced coffee and made it a symbol of its resilience and strength. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the top spot goes to Brazil. When it comes to coffee, Brazil is a titan. It's the largest coffee producer in the world, a title it has held for more than 150 years. Its vast landscapes are dotted with coffee plantations that stretch as far as the eye can see, a testament to the country's dedication to the beloved bean. But it's not just about quantity. Brazil's coffee is known for its distinct taste profile, a result of the country's diverse climate and terrain. From the high-altitude farms of Minas Gerais to the tropical plains of Espírito Santo, Brazil offers a wide spectrum of coffee varieties. It's a coffee lover's paradise, a place where you can find everything from a robust, full-bodied Arabica to a sweet, fruity bourbon. And let's not forget about the people behind the beans. Brazilian coffee farmers are true artisans, employing both traditional and innovative techniques to cultivate and process their crops. Their hard work and passion shine through in every cup. In Brazil, coffee is more than just a drink. It's a way of life, a cultural symbol that unites people from all walks of life. Every year, Brazil exports millions of bags of coffee, sharing its liquid gold with the rest of the world. Brazil, a country that not only loves coffee but shares its passion with the rest of the world. From Honduras to Brazil, coffee takes us on a global journey. We embarked on an exploration across continents, tasting the finest beans the world has to offer. In the lush landscapes of Honduras, the coffee has a distinctive chocolate note, sweet and full-bodied. Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee, graces us with its fruity and wine-like complexity. Colombia, rich with volcanic soils, gifts us with coffee that's smooth, nutty and slightly acidic. Vietnam, the second largest producer globally, is known for its Robusta beans, providing a strong, slightly bitter cup. And finally, Brazil, the world's largest coffee producer, delights with its diverse range of flavors, from chocolatey and nutty to fruity and sweet. Each country with its unique geography and climate contributes to the symphony of flavors that we call coffee. So, the next time you enjoy your morning brew, take a moment to appreciate the journey it's been on to reach your cup.